Sup? Oh yeah, plushie. "12 minutes of the plushie. Fuck! Yeah, we're not playing Breath of the Wild, though, Darknet. I am gonna look into the randomizer mod, though, over Christmas break. I'll probably do Eventide World as one of the next things. I'm making a custom Splunk 2 ringtone. Can you delay the stream? I'm sorry for interrupting. That's my bad. Oh, hello. Yeah, it looks so fun. I want to try the randomizer and then also like the chaos randomizer thing that Point Crow and Linkus just tried, because it looks real fun. Eddie said that he only has a picture of a cat that belongs to a stranger. I asked, what about you? I don't understand what you're saying, Pickrock. I don't get it. Why does it say you have 0 viewers? I'm washed up. It was a good run. I had a good run, man, but nobody cares. It's almost 2022. We've moved on to new people, all right? Doug's old news. He's literally getting old. Do you know that I'm almost a year older than at the beginning of 2021? We need fresh blood in this Twitch chat, all right? Anyway, I found this song from Insane in the Rain, and it's the greatest song ever. So I'm having it in the background. Face reveal went 31 years old, lol. I'm a spry young 30-year-old, thank you very much. All right? I'm not some old, decrepit, fucking 31, geriatric, diaper-wearing asshole, but I will be in a month. Actually, in exactly a month. Just tried being your Peggle record, got last place. Nice. Notifs are here. Hello, Notifs. I guess technically not a month. Slightly more than that. 10 minutes on the plushie. Notifications here. Today's just chill. I just wanted to get like an hour or two streaming. I'm 32, so old. I know, we're like crumbling at the seams. Us early 30-year-olds. I slept till like 2:30 today. Barely have the juice to get going, to stand up. Hi, Isaac from YouTube, what up? Dog is a grandpa. I'm not a grandpa. Oh yeah, plushie, you got 9 minutes if you want to get a plushie still. Alright, seems like notifications are here. Hey, I was gonna stream the last couple days. So I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone for 10 days, so I won't be streaming. I was gonna stream, like, all this week to make up for that.
Doug?
Who are Doug? But then I, like, got sick, and I've been sleeping bad. So anyways. I figured I would do a quick stream. We can just chill for like an hour or two or whatever and watch a horse in Breath of the Wild. That'll be great. So this is not like a real normal stream. This is just chill, listen to music, watch a horse, and I'll just chat and answer questions for a little bit. I just wanted to do a stream before, because it's like sort of the last stream of the year, even though I'll stream before the end of the year. But anyways. Listen to this good-ass jazz. So that's the plan. That's why I'm streaming late. That's why it's just, yo, this is so fucking hype. Get hyped, you guys. Gonna answer questions. We're gonna look at a horse. All right, here's what I was thinking. Hold on, let me pause the music. Here's what I was thinking for the background, okay? Because we need something in the background while I do chill Q&A, okay? So here's what I'll do. Where's the sound? There's the sound. I'll get a horse in Breath of the Wild, right? And then when you get a horse in Breath of the Wild, you can like he'll just automatically walk on the paths, right? And it says in the game even, it's like, you can just let your horse guide the way. So what we'll do is we'll start the horse walking, and then we'll just let him go and see how... I don't know if he just goes on forever, and we can do a prediction on whether you think we'll die. Because maybe, you know, like, a guardian will find us or something. So anyway, I gotta get a horse first. So we're gonna watch it, we're gonna look at a horse, okay? It's a chill horse stream. And if people come in here freaking out about what we're doing today, just tell them we're watching a horse. I'll get this blue one. It doesn't matter how good the horse is, because I'm not gonna, like, run. Wait, why do you run from me? What do you think of x86 assembly? Man, this really the amount of questions and interest in x86 assembly increased far more than I ever thought it would in my life. One sec. Hey, guys, before you freak out about what's happening, let me set it up. I guess I'll unpause alerts while this is happening. This is the first very intense... I guess I could, So to be clear, I'm gonna catch a horse, and then nothing is gonna happen for the rest of the stream. This is not going to be a fun or interesting or unique challenge whatsoever. We're just gonna look at a horse. So calm down. Don't let the music distract you that this is a chill horse stream. Why won't they... I'm gonna jump onto them. Come here. God damn it. What's happening? What's the stream about? We're gonna look at a horse, that's it. We're looking at horses today. We're freaking out. Is that the blue one? Alright. Yes! Yes! What a stream! Alright, what direction? Left or right? Wait, is this the loop? Let's go right. It'll go towards, like, the main map. Alright, so we're gonna start the horse. I don't know if anybody has ever done this. Oh, does he... I don't know. Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know that the horse will just follow the path. I don't know what happens if you just let it go on forever. So... Let me get him on. So he should just... I'm putting my controller down. Oh, because he doesn't obey me yet. Shit, I guess I could get my stabled horses. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Hold on, I need a trained... Feed him? But I could probably just get one. No, I didn't mean to do it. Take a horse. I could take the giant one. Does that matter? Sorry. Luigi's gonna be left out in the cold and die.
Yeah.
Now that is a horse. Okay. So he should actually, like, obey me. Now he's on the path. I put the controller down. And get your fucking PogChamps out. We're doing this for an hour or two. It's just this. We're gonna look at a horse. Alright, let's get a prediction in. What should the prediction be? Okay, wait. How... So the prediction is... Does Link die? I am not gonna touch the controls. Does Link die? How long should it be? Like, does he die in the next 10 minutes? How long? 30 minutes? 10 minutes? What's the prediction number? 15? But I feel like nothing's gonna happen, right? I don't feel like it'll be a big deal. 20 minutes? Let's say 20. I will put him back on the path. Oh, what? He's already off. Okay, let's say that if he gets off the path on his own, I will put him back on. We'll say that, because otherwise it'll just get stuck. He's a... Oh, this guy isn't happy with me either. Okay. Before we do the prediction, I gotta walk with this horse and just make him happy for a little while. Because he doesn't like me, apparently. Anyways. And then the stream will really start. How long does it take to make him love me? How many times do you have to pet a horse? Horse will stop at the edge of the map. But it's all like circles, right? Worse, I mean, if he... Don't soothe him too much. Give him apples. Suck his nipples. I'll go with the apples. These are all good suggestions.
Happy Friday, Doug. Also careful, there's a horse near you.
The horse is... It's part of... You guys need to stop freaking out. Okay, I'll give him an apple. How many apples do I have to give him? Oh,
holy cow, this is the most intense gameplay I've ever seen.
I mean, this is kind of intense. Here, I'll play the loud music again. The horse is trying to catch the apple. You know what I want to do is I want to recreate. You know that one video? Oh, by the way, if you want a Doug plush, you have 2.5 minutes to get it, and that is gone forever. Ferret balls downstairs. I don't know if that'll pop it up. You know this thing? This ferret like gets his favorite ball, but also but he turns around, he's like, wait, there's like 100 of my favorite balls! And he just gets so excited. Thanks, Dragon. What a happy little ferret.
Doug, what happened to the cheese plush you bought?
Alright, we gotta do that.
It's really important to my partner that you still have it.
It's back there. It's in the corner. It's alive, don't worry. Okay. So I have to do the exact same thing.
Doug, this is a bit of an extreme stream. Could you maybe tone it back a smidge?
No,
Very
we're doing
intense.
the ferret ball thing. Oh my god, he is gonna fucking freak out, you guys. Horse is gonna love me so much. Wait, do horses eat palm fruits? They probably eat palm fruits. No. I'll give him a wild berry. Do they eat entire watermelons? Alright, go get him, horse. Okay, he does not care at all.
Hi Doug, I love your videos and your streams.
Fuck yeah, you guys! Chill stream. The apples just disappeared. They're not even here. Eat your apples. Go. He's full? Dude, I slaved over a hot stove to make him these watermelons, and he's not even fucking eating them. This is outrageous. Okay, anyways, maybe he'll stop, maybe he'll stop, going off the road now. Oh, hi, Beetle. Plush is gone. Oh, rip. No, you got 15 seconds, maybe. Go. Go right now. This better jump from like 15... I bet a lot of you guys are waiting until the last 7 seconds to buy, to buy a plushie. Okay, back to great music. Alright, is the horse happy?
Do you have plans for another Super Smash Bros. Challenge? I've watched the VOD 3 times and I can't stop laughing.
Do you mean the name? Like the if I say a name challenge? I don't know. Maybe.
Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one. Have you seen Toad Sings All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No, that sounds
not,
horrific.
It's really great and I think Stream Chat would like it.
I don't think Stream Chat would like that. I will probably do more challenges that are like, if I say blank, something happens. But I don't want to do them constantly. I don't feel like they would stay interesting for very long. Maybe I'm wrong. But at least for me, it gets a little boring after 8 straight hours. Wait, he went right. I feel like you should... Let's go left, let's go left. Okay, it seems like he's happy with me now. And he's on the road. He should follow it. I'm not, like, moving. I'm just soothing him a lot. I don't even see the road. Okay, I think he's happy with me now. I think he likes it. Alright, cool. So, I'll just leave the controller here. Why don't we get a prediction up? Let's get a prediction up of, what, 20 minutes? So if he goes off the road or gets stuck, I'll put him back on the road or turn him around. The question is, does something else kill me? I have 2 hearts. That's the prediction. So you can also gamble while we look at this horse. And now that the horse is set up and ready to go, and we're in position for adventure, I will just pick random questions from chat.
Dark Alliance coming to PC today. Wanna play with us as player 2?
No. I don't know what Baldur's Gate is, really. I mean, I know the concept of Baldur's Gate, but I don't really, Predictions out now.
Loved your content for over 2 years, Doug. Hope you're doing well less than 3.
Hey, thank you. What would you say your best work is in all of your career? Oh, we're on the bridge. Cool. Oh, there's a dragon. This is cool.
Chip. The Smash
That's a
Brothers
great way.
name stream put me into stitches and now I'm in the hospital.
God.
You just said Ike.
Those videos are obviously very popular and people like them a lot. I just don't want to do them all the time. So I don't know. And I also feel like they should be varied. You know, it was like fun to do a Smash Bros. One, which was totally different than the GTA 5 one. You know what I mean? Also, when is the time starting? I guess I will just put a timer on my phone. For the betting, I mean. It's been like a minute, right? Okay, on my phone, there's 19 more minutes for the prediction, alright? Proudest work in my career? I don't know. I guess I could think about videos. I think the videos this year were pretty fun. Obviously, I was like planning on taking the whole year off, so pretty much the entire year is like bonus, essentially. Like, literally every single video that came out this year is more than I thought. And so in that sense, I'm really proud of that, because it's like, hey, even though I've been trying to take more care of myself, successfully, I would say, and still working on that, it's cool that, does Link die after 20 minutes? Yeah, that's not... wording on that's a little confusing. So I don't know, I'm kind of just proud that, like, I got a good, that I just, like, made cool things this year. But also, shifting the style a little bit and doing more, like, casual stuff has been good. Like, I've talked about this a little bit, but, like, doing more casual streams, like Spelunky or Peggle speedrunning or whatever. I mean, I wasn't doing that in the past. You guys are freaking out. This is not intense gameplay. We're watching a horse, alright? Don't get mistaken. We're looking at a horse walking on a road. You don't have to freak out, alright? Literally the least intense stream ever. This is rigged. The wording on the prediction is confusing. Does Link die after 20 minutes? I don't understand how this is worded. Can we get some intense background music? Sure. Probably the video I'm proudest of, actually, is the poob one. I feel like that's like, it really nicely encapsulates actual challenge and also things getting really derailed. So maybe the poob ploob would be one. I don't know, there's a lot of different videos that I like a lot. What kind of doctor is your mom? A physician. Am I the only one who's super confused by the wording of the prediction? If you guys get it, that's great. Otherwise, I feel like we should, rename it. Or reword it. Why did the recent Mario Party video you posted get age restricted? It did? It's a good question. Thanks for letting me know. I meant during, but you guys get it. I feel like... I don't think it's confusing. Alright, as long as you guys aren't confused. It did get age restricted. It's not age restricted. This is always with Twitch chat. There's always like 2 messages in a row that just directly contradict each other and are both really confident. Because of Linkus 7. Linkus 7 is a brand risk, for sure. He's Swedish. You can't trust the Swedes. It's not age restricted. I mean, I'm just seeing conflicting things here. I don't know. Hi, E-Dog. Have you played Terraria? Or sorry, let me unpause alerts. I don't know. The question of what I'm most proud of is like the videos and stuff that I work on. The videos and stuff that I work on, like, I'm generally trying different things. Sorry, I can't help you. We're busy. I generally try and experiment with different things, right? So, like, I really like Overwatch versus TF2 explained with food, but that was, like, trying a very different creative thing than, you know, the Alphabet Crew video or whatever. And a lot of the videos that people like a lot do not correspond to what I like the most. So, for example, the Skyrim If I Say Dragon is, like, one of my most popular videos. I think it's fine. I don't think it's, like, that good. What's one of my other most popular ones? One of my least favorite videos on my channel is GTA 5 with voice commands. Like, the Jesus Take the Wheel one. And that was, like, the first one that hit, like, 5 million views or whatever, and it's, like, you know, very popular video. I think it's just mediocre. I do not think it's very good at all. So it's also weird in that some of what resonates with people is not always aligned with like what you think is interesting, but it's cool when it resonates with somebody, right? So like sometimes those overlap where I'm like, the Alphabet Crew video I don't think is good, and a lot of people have like told me that that's their favorite video. Like when I did editor applications this year, a lot of people reached out, were like, I saw your Alphabet, you know, A Crew versus Z Crew Alphabet video, and it was like my favorite video ever, and so I wanted to yeah, if anybody's wondering what's going on, we're looking at a horse. Oh, we could die. That video I thought was quite mediocre or bad. Like, it's just so dumb. And yet, it's like one of people's favorite. And so now I like look on it fondly because people really enjoyed it, and it's like meaningful and set up a lot of the little storylines that have continued in this channel. But like to me, I did not make that and go, oh, this is fucking awesome. And so it's interesting that those things don't always line up. So like the way that I enjoy or feel proud of something has various like metrics, you know? So it's always different.
What did the bison say to his son when he left for college? That's the last bit of financial support you were getting from me.
Thank you for the question. I don't get it. The LinkedIn one is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The LinkedIn one is completely different than other things, you know? It's like, dug a shrine. We're not here, guys, we're not here to go to shrines or to fight Keese. We're here to sit and fucking play loud-ass music and watch a horse. You can't freak out about all the things that we're gonna look at, alright? Today is about watching a horse, and that's it. Is olive oil good for Christmas spirit? Yes, I cannot emphasize this enough. Olive oil is incredible. It is so, you get so many calories so quickly. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. How long will your vacation be? I'm leaving tomorrow. Going home for Christmas. I'll be back in like 10 days. So I should be streaming again and stuff on like the 28th or 9th.
When are you gonna release your Christmas album?
God, any second now. It's coming. Actually, you know what? Here it is. Is that olive oil in your bottle? No. This is my Monterey Bay Aquarium honorary water bottle.
Thanks I wouldn't. For all the laughs along the way.
I wouldn't stuff it full of olive oil. What was that last part?
First stream I've been able to catch. Love your videos, man.
What I tried to do with this song was touch on some of the historic themes of Christmas and St. Nicholas. I hope you like it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Did you finish that 10-pound wheel of Gouda? No. Ooh, this is awkward. No, I didn't. I definitely threw it out. I ate as much as I could, and as I've mentioned, actually, since then, I now despise Gouda cheese. I have, like, PTSD from Gouda. Jesus, take the wheel. Zaril, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it. Maybe one day I'll buy another, because cheese I can totally do on keto. There's a lot of things I can't do on this diet, but cheese I can totally do. And part of the reason I haven't brought back
the YouTube video, the
Skyrim 1 hit point.
First of the Wild. Please watch.
No, maybe I'll watch off stream. That sounds like a little too memey for stream. Well, this is a very nice little vista. Part of the reason I haven't gone back to the Skyrim 1 hit point streams is that, what's gonna happen here? Just keep going. This is awesome. This is so, like, relaxing to just watch. Although I think aren't we heading into Guardian territory? This might get less relaxing pretty soon. Anyways, it felt like the punishments are getting a little bit repetitive, so theoretically we lean really hard into cheese, if and when I bring that series back. Alright.
This is the way horse watching was meant to be played.
It's actually really enjoyable. I did try the Turkish Delight Dragon. Were you the one who sent it? I still don't know who sent it. It just showed up in my house. I tried it on stream, and I didn't love it. Because it's just like gummy stuff, and it got everywhere. PM Macro, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate it. I don't know if I should play background music, because there's some music in this game. I know Eddie sent it, but I don't know who bought it.
Jesus,
Munch.
take the wheel.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Bleeder, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it much better. Hope everything is well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking up Turkish Delight, it looks kind of awful. I mean, it was enjoyable. It's just like a gummy, basically.
Hey Doug, gave up watching The Witcher with my wife for your stream. Going
Nice.
to spend the holiday alone now.
Yes!
Worth it.
I'm better than your wife. I am the main character. What are you planning on doing next year? More of this.
Have you seen the new Nintendo patents for Bot 2 gameplay?
No. I didn't know they patent gameplay for their games. Guys, we can't stop for Kos. We're busy. We have important things to do. I'm on a horse. Yeah, I don't know for next year. I mean, one thing that's been really great is, like, hiring, you know, an editor who is working with me full-time now, which is great. Barry's fucking great to work with. So that's super awesome, because I feel like there's a lot more opportunity to do stuff, because there's just more people working on things, you know? Which... So the question is, like, what do I do with that freed up time? And, the past few months I've kind of just been tied up with other stuff. Sorry, lady, we can't help you. We're busy. Okay, he turns left. I think we're not heading into Guardian territory anymore. I think we're heading towards a more peaceful area. So I don't know. I want to do, like, more chill streams more frequently that are just kind of normal gameplay, like speedruns, or just long-form challenges like Spelunky, which I know is not the most unique or crazy, content of all time. But I've really enjoyed, like, having the time to do streams that are more chill and are more laid back, and, that, especially are just, like, long-form challenges. I've really enjoyed that and want to do more of that, because... generally, I don't feel like I have the time for that, because I either need to be doing some crazy gaming challenge or editing, right? And so, working... You missed a Korok. Fuck! So, working with somebody means I can do more of that while still, obviously, doing a bunch of gaming challenges stuff. And then I want to do more collaborative things as well. There are flying guardians over here. Oh, that's true. God, this is great. What a great way to experience the game. Will you teach me calculus? No. So anyway, long answer to that question, but I don't know, I'm probably more of the same. I mean, I'm really enjoying doing gaming challenges. I think more chill streams, hopefully more collaborative stuff. I mean, I've got it, you know, I always have a billion ideas for content. So ideas is not the problem. It's always been time. And hopefully there's more time and stuff to do things and stuff.
Hello,
5
Doug.
days for the
This letter
photocracy.
is being sent to you to inform you that
Oh my
after
God!
much deliberation and discussion with the High Council of Gender, and we've decided to award you the Most Gender Streamer Award for 2021. Your gender card should be mailed to you within 5 to 7 business days. How many bits do I have to get
I don't
you
get
to
it.
watch Toad
Thank you.
Sings All I Want for Christmas is you? I will accept being banned if chat dislikes it. I'm desperate to get.
Okay, what was your name? Again, let me just make sure it's pulled up. Buttered piece of toast. Okay, everybody. You're gonna listen to this, and if you don't like it, either put PogChamps or the shocked face in chat, I guess. No, yay or nay. Just put yay or nay, because that's actually a Twitch emote. Your life is on the line here. Alright, I'm not playing anymore. I feel like I'm gonna get DMCA'd. Thank you very much. You, according to chat, will not be banned. Congratulations. You entered the gauntlet and came through upstage. Oh, shit. Well. Alright. You've got 4.5 minutes. If Link survives this, he's probably in the clear. You might be threading the needle perfectly here. You might have just threaded the needle perfectly. Gone at the exact right time to get past the security lasers. Oh! You killed it! Okay. Somehow you got past... okay. Somehow you got past the Flying Guardians. I don't get it. There's 2 of them. That's insane. There's a necessary sacrifice. That contributed nothing. Alright, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Until it's been 20 minutes with no death.
If you could have any game turned into either a series or a movie, which would you choose?
Ooh, good question. I don't know. Maybe Skyrim? Like Skyrim, but like in a Game of Thrones style could be really cool. A lot, like the games that feel like they're really good for, like, the games that feel like they would be really good for a movie or a series are pretty much already really cinematic, right? Like, The Last of Us is being turned into a series, right? The Last of Us doesn't need to be a series. It's already, like, better than 99% of TV and movie, right? And basically has that built in. So it's like, the stuff like that, where you're like, oh, that needs to be a movie or a TV show, it, like, pretty much already has those elements built in, right? Yeah, Uncharted. It's like, Uncharted is already just a movie video game. Thank you. You're just playing a movie. And then, on the flip side, games that don't have a lot of cinematic stuff, like this game, where I'm like, I would love something set in this world. Then I'm like, oh, well, it's just the gameplay is what's fun here, not the, like, story or whatever. And so, this does not need to be a TV or a movie. It would lose what makes it interesting if it was a TV or a movie, you know? So there aren't really any, and that's why my answer is Peggle. Jesus, take the wheel. Munch, thank you again. Yakuza is like 90% cinematic. I tried a little of Yakuza 0. I probably should finish it. I don't really like beat-em-ups, but...
Hey Doug. Just got into college.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks for all the laughs. I don't have a question, just wanted to say thanks.
That's a terrible question. Oh! Okay, walking past the Talus. Is this gonna be a dead end? I feel like you're... Oh. This doesn't really feel like there's a path. Am I crazy? I guess there is. Alright, you got 1.5 minutes to die, otherwise the believers win. Buttered piece of toast, thank you for the gifted sub. Is he gonna fit? Wow. This is so cool. I've never just sat and watched the horse for 20 straight minutes.
Doug, have you thought about doing a Fallout stream?
Oh, Fallout is a game series that I should play. And I also would know how to mod it, because the Skyrim mods... The Skyrim modding, like, programming is the same for Fallout, at least Fallout 4. So Fallout 4 and Skyrim are the same. Oh, there's enemies! You've got 1 minute! 1 minute! Is there more? There's lizards. If he knocks you off, you're fucked. You've got 50... Oh, okay, the horse is killing him. You've got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. I think you're in the clear. Yeah, they're too far behind. And you're in the open. This is insane. The horse is too powerful. Oh, you might kill another dog, chat. I don't know why you are the horse for some reason, but you're gonna kill another dog, chat. Alright, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The believers win. Congratulations. I'm glad that this was indeed really intense. I think he's just gonna get stuck here, right? Doesn't he just get stuck? There's definitely no way to go... Who was controlling the horse? I don't know. Okay, cool. Good timing, too. So it takes 20 minutes to walk from... Where do we start? Down here, I think? Yeah. Alright, 20 minutes to walk past that part of the map. Okay, let's do another one. We'll do another... Here, I'll put a timer on screen. Let's do another one, but we'll start over here so that he goes around Hyrule Field, which is where all the Guardians are. Where's live split? Bam. Oh, too big. Way too big. Wait, okay, can we reword this prediction? Does Link die after 20 minutes, faith in the horse, or game over? It's so confusing to me. Does Link die within 20 minutes, and then... I guess it does make sense. Which, like, the wording is not correct, right? Is TTS off? Well, I just keep pausing it to answer questions.
Hey, Doug.
Yo. Thank you for the question. But within 20 minutes, right?
That horse has a massive schnoz.
That's what you kids are calling it nowadays. Does Link 20 minutes horse good, bad? Yeah, that or make it really confusing.
Chat.
Does
Only
die
8%
after 20
left to
Link minutes.
re-establish
Yeah, these are
the
good.
Fartocracy.
And then just have
Give
it say
power back
horse
to the
or not
barons
horse.
before Doug leaves the peasants poor and alone forever.
I guess I can extend the, where is this?
Wow, I can't believe it's already been 3 years. Crazy how fast time goes by when you're getting divorced.
God, so true, dude. So true. So, okay, this next bet is going to be...
Thanks for joining the stream. It's me, Doug, from the subreddit. All jokes aside, I agree with the weirdness of that situation. Actual Doug.
Hey, thanks, subreddit, Doug. Yeah, it was a little weird. It's one thing for somebody to use my name on social media. It is quite another to then go and reply to people pretending to be me. This is very bizarre. Fortunately, I do not really care, but it is weird. Can I sit at this until morning? Who cares about Link? Horse better. Well, it's whether or not Link dies is definitely the question. Doug the timer. No, I see it. Don't worry. I got you. When you guys yell Doug the timer, are you just like you walked in here and you're like, ah, there's a timer? Like, is it shock that there is a timer to begin with, or is it what I should be doing with the timer? Because it's never clear. You just sort of freak out without any context. Okay, nobody's answering the question, and instead it's just freaking out about the timer still.
Yeah.
That's both the gift and the curse of Twitch chat, is there's never any context or connotation. Alright, Mario.
Thanks, Doug, for being yourself and getting people through tough times. I hope you have a good vacation.
Thanks, Retro.
Oh.
See, there you go. Travel by the road if you want to leave the steering up to your steed and just enjoy the scenery. I saw this tip
Jesus,
all the
take the
time, and now we're finally using it. Vintage toaster, thank you very much. God, what a big-ass Mario. Left or right? What do you think? Probably right, because then we go up and around. Left or right?
This horse ride reminds me of my wife riding into the sunset after our divorce.
She rode on a horse? Are you Amish?
The horse goes neigh.
I guess I should have done this before Where are the guardians? I think to the left, but left also has a higher chance of avoiding the guardians, I think.
Hey Doug, it's insane. It's been 13 months. I love you and it's been a great 13 months. And please, can I buy one of your copies of Smash Melee?
No. Sorry, I need all of them.
Merry
well,
Christmas,
only one thing
Doug.
you can do in a
Here's
situation
some
like
money
this.
to buy your cat something nice.
Thanks, Jerry. Heads we go right, tails we go left. That's tails. Confusing because it's a Liberty Bell. What was tails? Was it left? It was left, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we turn left. And he's locked and loaded. Go! Timer started. Intense gameplay. Fuck! Alright, next question.
Loved all the content.
Cherry, play this
year and
game. It's the
can't
greatest
wait for
game.
What is in store? Have a wonderful Christmas break.
Thanks, Dark Passenger. There'll still be, by the way, the Smash Bros video, the If I Say a Character's Name, that'll be coming out on Monday or so. We're still working on that.
It was the voice of an angel.
Damn right. Do you have a favorite speedrun? I have really enjoyed Peggle speedrunning, and I've really enjoyed Mario Odyssey speedrunning. Those are my favorites that I've tried so far. I wish I could get into Mario 64 speedrunning, and maybe I will at some point. It's all trendy right now, and it seems like it would be really fun, actually. The issue with Mario 64 speedrunning is that I already learned how to speedrun Mario Odyssey, and it's really tough to go from a game where you have like an insane amount of movement options and can change your direction at any point versus Mario 64, which feels super clunky by comparison. So that's the issue. But I have really enjoyed speedrunning a lot.
Have you gone to visit Rosa?
Not yet. I have an invitation to go. Oh my god. You guys might get hit by lightning. But no, I have not gone yet. I'm gonna play Celeste. Rematch versus Raging Cherry. We're gonna do, if he's still here, we're gonna do a Smash Bros one next with like Break the Targets, I think. I thought Arcane was really great. It was very, very, very beautiful. It was fun. How do you get these songs? YouTube. I just listen to video game music on YouTube. And then the ones I like, I just legally download. And then I put them on my Stream Deck.
What has been the most frustrating challenge you've done so far?
Ooh, good question. What is it? Can anybody help me? What were the most frustrating challenges to watch? The one I just did, where if I say a Smash character's name, that was pretty frustrating. That was pretty frustrating. No, Cosmic Ocean was super fun the whole time. The giant E. Marianne Noon. Marianne Noon? Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. GTA 5 Street Race. Here's the thing. To me, frustrating is primarily, like, tedious, right? If it is varied and has interesting challenges and stuff that go on, I don't find it frustrating. I think when it's the exact same thing and it feels, like, cheap when I lose, that's when it becomes frustrating. So, the Street Races one was frustrating, but it was like 8 hours of varied stuff. The Smash Bros one was 8.5 hours of like the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over. Chicken crossing the road was also kind of crazy, but there's enough variety of it, right? I feel like it's only the things that are super repetitive. Oh yeah, Down Mount Chiliad with just my voice. That might have been one of the most tedious ones. That was maybe the most tedious. A lot of the GTA 5 ones have been like, they're funny for 2 hours, and there's 3 hours of like ultra tedium. Yeah, the streams where it's like, if I say blank, then something happens. Those are really funny for like 2 hours, and then get increasingly tedious, I feel like. That's also why I don't want to do them all the time, even though they're very fun. Is that a Goron? Oh. This is so cool. I love just watching this beautiful world. Paul Not Saul, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, I appreciate it. Uh-oh, there's an enemy. Fuck. Okay, he's waving. And he teleports away. Okay, cool. Well, good day to be a believer, I guess.
Doug just wanted to say big thanks for a great year. You brought me.
What is wrong with you guys?
And got me a girlfriend. Thank you for a great year and plush.
I don't know that I got you a girlfriend, but I'm happy I could help out. I think you might be giving me too much credit for whatever happened in the last year. You guys did a lot of things. It was not all me. Yeah, I think it would. Doug the Wingman. I was not even aware that she exists, let alone that I set you guys up. And I'm trying to be supportive, dude, but like, I do think you're giving me too much credit there, you know?
Do you think Majora's Mask would work in an open world like Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. I mean, Majora's Mask is like a story game, sort of. But probably, yeah.
Hey Professor, this class kinda sucks. Can I go to the bathroom now?
Well, let's get a poll. Alright. Somebody throw up a poll. If 95% of people here vote that we have to go to the bathroom, then we will go to the bathroom. Otherwise, no. Ed Weenie, thank you for 20 gifted subs. That is a shitload. Thank you very much, Ed Weenie. That is a ton. Thank you. Welcome y'all to the Doug District.
When are you going to stop being a huge coward and actually start a Barn Finders speedrun? Barn Finders.
I'm gonna look this up.
Barn Finders.
You know what's funny? Is, on their Steam, on the Barn Finders Steam page, right? Do not kill this bird. Do not kill this bird. Okay, you're going left. On the Barn Finders Steam page, they did a post like a week ago that's like, here's some great videos from like our content creators or for like from the community, and they posted, it was like Markiplier, you know, other like huge people, and then I'm there. So my video on the second channel about Barn Finders is in their post about promoting their game. And almost the entire video that we posted is about me trying not to play their game. And I don't believe I say anything positive about the game. Like, it's just me not wanting to play it. And still they were like, yeah, this is good promotion. There is no... I guess I could have the world record for Barn Finders. There are currently 0 people speedrunning Barn Finders. When was the last time you even played it? That time. Are you
happy with a computer science degree? Do you wish you went for something else?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. It's kind of deep. I mean, when I went to college, I wanted to get into game development. That's what I thought I wanted to do. Like, growing up and everything, I thought I wanted to do game development. So, and that was like, of all the subjects, that was the only thing that would have been related to game development. At least at Berkeley, where I went. There was no game design or anything like that. Oh my god, that was close. Is that gonna hurt the horse? Nope, he's cool. So that's why I did computer science, and part of the reason I say I'm not a good programmer and all that is because I'm not, because I was never that good at it, but it was like, okay, this is the degree that would actually allow me to get into that industry. Even though I recognized very quickly, like, I'm not super gifted at programming. So I basically thought of it as like, I'm learning this as like a foundational tool to help me get into the industry, right? Like, a lot of game designers use programming, like for scripting and stuff, you know? For like simple things. So it made sense in that way of like, hey, this will help me get into the industry and help me with design type stuff. And then I went and did like normal professional programming, was super bored by it, and realized, oh, I really don't actually want to do that. Sorry, we can't help you, we're busy. And so I've had no regrets about leaving the programming industry, and I also had no regrets about getting a programming degree, because that was the only thing that was relevant to what I wanted to do. And now, obviously, it's kind of come full circle, and that I do some programming, and it's very simple. but like the programming knowledge that I have has allowed me to like do Skyrim mods and GTA 5 mods and Twitch plays and all that in a way that I don't think I could have otherwise. In a way, in like a weird way, I'm now doing game design, kind of, right? Like, I'm just changing little rules in games and trying to come up with my own challenges. I mean, it's a, you know, like, think of the, like, GTA If I Say Cops thing, right? It's like, you have GTA as an open world, and I'm like, okay, I want to do this thing where if I say something, then certain actions happen. But I spent, like, a day, like, testing out what the different actions would be, what, like, how they would combine in a way that was, like, fun and not repetitive, that didn't instantly kill me, but there was still a chance to go farther. I, like, tested out which routes I could go that would work well. Like, eventually I decided to go around the entire map, but there were other options, right? And so I feel like I'm now sort of doing some, like, light game design, and that helps. There's ads? Oh. Sorry. Let's go, subscribers. No ads. Did a mod play an ad? I guess it just happens. I don't know why. Now everybody's saying poggers. I thought you guys are in an ad. Are you not? Are you out of the ad? Are you not in the ad yet? I want ads. You're gonna take your lack of ads and you're gonna like it, alright? I mean, look, I can play an ad for all the subs. How about this? Like, all the subscribers get, like, a custom ad. Let's watch, Cologne ads. Those always make me feel like a huge pussy. Trying to look at one that... This is only for the subscribers, by the way. Everybody else got a free ad. God, I hope I get DMCA'd by Cologne. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Cologne!
Versace Eros, the new fragrance for man.
Yeah! God, that's fucking good. Hope that was good, subs. This is so cringe. I love Cologne ads. It's so aggressively just trying to make you feel like shit. Like, it's just like, you are a big fucking pussy! Like, you're small, and you're emasculated! But go buy our product! Like, it's just so shamelessly all in on that concept. I think it's hilarious. I love Cologne ads. Like, they're so aggressively stupid. There was one on Twitch that I kept watching before Twitch streams, and just every time, I was just like, God, I'm such a coward. I remember what I was talking about. Anyway. Somebody asked if I'll play a horror game. Probably not. I don't like horror games. You think you'll ever play RTS on streams? Like the genre? Maybe. I do not feel like... Oh my god! This might be it. Does it miss? No! Whoa! But you're still alive! You've got one heart! You didn't get knocked off! Okay, it's all down to this. Does it connect? It misses! Maybe one more shot? I think that's it? Holy shit. Oh wait, but this is a dead end. I'm gonna have to turn you around. Unless the horse finds a new path right now, you have to go back down that path. Okay, I still have not, I've not touched anything other than the camera. I will direct him to the nearest road if he gets stuck. Don't kill the dog. I don't know about this, chat. You might be heading right past the guard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You might be far enough to dodge it. Oh my god! Wait, is he just gonna go in circles? What is he doing? Okay, we're doing this for 6 minutes. We're gonna see if the horse lives. Now this is intense gameplay. I knew it wouldn't be a chill stream, dude. I knew watching a horse would be intense. I mean, at least he's smart enough to continue to circle. What do you mean 2 minutes left? It says 14 and a half minutes up there. He stopped. He stopped. He stopped. I have to put him back. I have to put him back on the road. That's the rules. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. I'm directing him towards the nearest road. Okay. He's been directed there. We'll see what happens. Okay, he's stuck again. I'm going to set him, I'm going to angle him towards that road over there. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm just sending him towards the road. I think this might be a death. Because you're going right at the Guardian. Oh no. Maybe you confuse him. Okay. He didn't notice you until the very end. You're back on the road. It might go over the rock. Holy shit. He got out. What? Oh my god. Good day to be a believer. What a horse, dude. What a fucking outplay. That's insane. Oh, horse god. Insane. Absolutely insane chill gameplay. You gotta drug test the horse. Oh, fucking PogChamp, dude. I mean, look. People are saying rigged. I did exactly what I said I would do. I said if he gets stuck, I will turn him around and send him at the nearest road. That is all I did. I did nothing else. You just got porked because this horse is probably on performance-enhancing drugs. And played the best horse of his life. That was insane. But you still got 3 minutes, dude. It could happen. I don't know what kind of enemies are near here. I mean, Link only has a heart. So, right? He's like one hit. Yeah, this horse is using olive oil for sure. Well, that's what I was just saying about horror. I mean, horror games and RTS. As much as I love those genres and love watching other people play those genres, I just don't have, like, a lot to say or bring to the table with just normal video games, really. Like, I don't do all this ridiculous challenge shit for no reason. I do it because that's what I get excited by, right? Like, you know, it's partially to make, like, fun content, but it's also, like, I get excited, like, when I die, I have to do a random punishment, or Twitch chat controls things, or whatever. So, you don't get excited while watching horses. I am excited, actually. That's what I mean, right? Instead of just talking, I put this on, and there's a little challenge. I think it's more fun. And I think with, like, RTS games and horror games and a lot of other similar things, it's hard to build little challenges into it. And so it's harder for me to feel like I can bring something to the table. Because, I'll give you a spoiler here, and this might ruin some of the mystique of Doug Doug. When I sit, like, around at night, you know, by myself, right? Playing video games, or, like, watching something, I do not yell and scream and play loud music constantly. I just sit there. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't want to just take that... What?! I don't want to take that version of me, which is genuinely me, and stream like that. Because I don't think that's very entertaining or fun for anybody involved. Like, I would enjoy it, but it's not a very good stream. If I'm just sitting there silently. Immersion ruined. But... when I play a game with, like, friends or something where we come up with dumb rules and we're getting into it, then it's, like, really fun, right? And that's what I try to recreate here. So maybe the better answer to your question is, do I want to stream games like that? And the answer is probably not. Maybe, but probably not. My life is ruined. Lies. Look, I get it. I've been holding this in for years. And if this breaks the spell and you all need to leave, I understand. That is funny to me when people are like, when you see comments on like Reddit or whatever about like, oh, this streamer isn't like genuine, like he doesn't feel genuine. It's like, well, nobody sits around like screaming at the TV while they're playing video games. Like, it's not, at some point, don't kill the deer. At some point, you're like enhancing parts of yourself to make things interesting. 15 seconds until the believers win. I scream all the time, nonstop. Some people do. You're right. Some people do. Congratulations. The believers win. All right, well, where are we? Well, I guess we just let it ride. That's kind of cool. We went in a big loop all the way up here to a call at Ancient Tech Lab, and now we're just on the way back down. So now that we're on the way back down, we'll probably come to where we started and potentially go through Hyrule Castle. Let's get a new prediction up. Let's see what happens. Enigmatist. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Heal Link? No, I will not do it. The question is, does Link die? Does Link die in 20 minutes while we watch this horse? That is the prediction, all right? Get your bets in. He's got 1 health, and potentially we're going into Hyrule Field where the most, fucking guardians are, but he might not. We have no idea where the horse is going to go. We do know the horse is probably on, performance-enhancing drugs. Can somebody... I guess I did, give the horse performance-enhancing apples. Alright, new predictions up. Get your bets in. Have you thought about doing a collab project with Dark Viper? Yeah, that'd be awesome. We DM'd each other and said we'd both be down, but I've had a very bizarre year. It's been hard to schedule stuff with other people. But yeah, conceptually, I would like to do more collab stuff. All right, timer starts now. Get your bets in. 1 heart. It's wherever the horse takes us.
I was thinking about Halo game movies and shows. I think it'd be interesting if they made shows going deeper into Halo lore than tell Chief's story again.
Yeah, I mean it's tough when you have a character that's synonymous with the series, you know. They certainly could. I don't know. I don't think Halo is super popular because of the lore. I mean, I know a lot of people like it, but that's not like the main calling card. So it would make sense that they would start with like a series that's focused on the most recognizable character to try to expand on that. It's kind of like how Arcane is doing with League of Legends, you know, how the like Jinx is like the main character, and like Jinx is essentially the poster child of League of Legends.
Hey Doug.
Master Chief voiced by Chris Pratt.
I'm curious, what's one of your favorite games to play when not making content?
Team Fortress 2. I still play TF2 on a semi-regular basis. This does get into an interesting problem I have had in bed, which is that if I'm in bed, like, holding my Nintendo Switch after a long day at work or whatever, right? And I'm sitting there, like, trying to relax and play some games, it's really hard to not think about work stuff. Like, very hard to switch that off. And a lot of people, you know, who do this for a living bring stuff up like this. But doing this as a job, like, kind of ruins your ability to relax when you're playing games. Which sucks, actually, quite a lot. And in some way, watching Twitch and YouTube do the same thing. So it's actually really, I think I talked about this recently, it's actually really hard to relax and play video games nowadays. Yeah, Fur agrees. I mean, Because you just, I mean, especially if you, like, do variety like I do, you know? You know, if I was, like, a strictly League of Legends streamer, then I would probably be really easy to just play random games and not think about it. But, like, for example, Mario Maker. Mario Maker was a game I used to love just jumping in and playing here and there, but now I can't open out Mario Maker without thinking about challenges of some kind. Not that I'm literally thinking of explicitly challenges, but there's a part of my brain that's, like, has that in its brain. Yeah. You heard me. So, it's tough. The answer has changed a lot in the past couple years. Team Fortress 2 is the one that, like, I can always hang out with. Nintendo games were that for me for a long time, but now kind of aren't because I do a lot of Nintendo games for streaming. TF2 is different because, like, I don't think I would ever really stream much. TF2. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. And I'm actually trying to fix that right now. I'm trying to, figure out more games that, like, I was actually talking to Failboat about this, and Failboat recommends having a video game that has nothing to do with the type of content you make. So for him, it's like Persona 5, like he plays like JRPGs because it's something he would never put on his YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. So I'm trying to do that now. I just started Ghosts of Tsushima. But pretty much as soon as I got to the I'm starting to get to the open world stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe Twitch chat could play this. And I was like, no, brain, stop, like, just chill out. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of tough. It's a good problem to have. I'm grateful for it. I'm not complaining. It just is undeniably a side effect of doing what you love for a living, is that you can't really separate it very easily. Does this guy get a shot in? I think this would kill you. Nope. And you killed a bird. Jesus Christ, chat. F for the bird. I know it's your style, not your style, but you do narrative playthroughs. I mean, for the same reason I said before, it's not really my style, so probably not. Part of it is also, like, what can I bring to the table that's unique? It's not like every single stream needs to be fucking awesome, but the idea of, like, just playing long narrative games and just, like, talking through it and narrating, like, there's, like, 1 million people who do that. Literally. At least 1 million people who do that on YouTube and Twitch. And so it's, part of me is also like, what could I do that, like, feels a little different, you know? But every stream is already fucking awesome. We've been watching a horse for, like, 45 minutes, okay? Like, it is, I guess it's a little different from most streamers. Oh, you might kill a pig. And we love it. Well, I guess I'll play all my loudest music to make you think this is exciting. God, what a great stream. Every Dark Souls boss at the same time. I do want to try probably Dark Souls. So Dark Souls would be an example of something where I think I could add something into the mix to make it feel a little unique, like maybe a punishment per death or something. Nothing crazy, but like...
Have you ever seen The Sopranos also? Can you blow me a kiss?
There's a lot packed in there. No to the last thing. I watched the first season of The Sopranos and I liked it. The issue is that I don't like really shitty people. And that applies to video game, or to TV too. So like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Sopranos, but Tony Soprano is a piece of shit. And like, that's part of, like, he's like also kind of endearing, but that's the whole thing, is he's like a total fucking jackass. And so, it's the same reason I don't like Breaking Bad, because I don't want to root for anybody. They all suck ass. I tried like 3 or 4 seasons of Breaking Bad and hated it the entire time. Even though most people I know adore Breaking Bad and think it's one of the greatest things ever. I just can't. It's partially why I don't really like Game of Thrones very much, because all the good characters just die. Sorry, spoiler alert. So, I'm kind of like a coward that way, in that I just don't particularly enjoy... like, if the main character is somebody who I just think is a horrible, shitty person, I don't want to just watch shows about them for long periods of time. No, I'm not saying that in any sort of judgmental way. It's just, like, my particular reaction to things. So, and there are exceptions. Like, It's Always Sunny is really funny, you know, but, like, that leans into it in an obviously comic way. It's, like, clearly they're jokey. You know, Breaking Bad is not clearly jokey. Why did I bring any of this up? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It was relevant for some reason. Sopranos, yeah. So I loved the Sopranos. I loved the writing in the Sopranos. Like it was so compelling. I enjoyed it a lot. It's just that I hate everybody, which is so it makes it hard to continue. I liked what I watched. I might watch more. I forget what your first question is. I think it was something about nipples. BoJack Horseman I loved. That's one of my favorite shows. Music. Video game music is honestly a huge thing that I listen to. And then, electronic music. I've always been really into EDM and techno and that sort of stuff for a very long time. Obviously, I don't play that on stream for legal reasons. But I actually just genuinely listen to a lot of video game soundtracks and then a lot of, techno. Like right now, a lot of melodic, techno or like deep house stuff. Or drum and bass.
Dog, the timer.
Thank you, games. I appreciate it. You also said you'd blow us a kiss. I certainly did not. Where are we, by the way? Are we near Hyrule Castle? Yeah, Dark Souls with a punishment wheel is what I was tentatively thinking when I get back from my break.
Will we ever see Chef Doug again? And can the two Dougs fight?
I can't tell you any of that because that would all be a spoiler. Favorite musical? If it's not Cats, I will cry. I haven't seen Cats. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry if this is another one of those moments that just ruins the Doug immersion.
If you could only do Twitch or only do YouTube, which would you choose?
YouTube. I mean, I like Twitch a lot. And I am, like, continually blown away by, like, how much fun it is to do goofy shit with you guys. And, like, how it really feels like a bunch of people hanging out making an experience. Obviously, part of that is just, like, how I set it up, but, like, Twitch is awesome. However, I don't think that... I think where my stuff really becomes at its best is when a lot of editing and time is put into the presentation of it. Maybe you guys oh shit, we're heading towards Hyrule Castle. Maybe you disagree if you're here watching, because you're here watching on Twitch, so probably your preferences are slightly different than the average YouTuber. But I mean, if you think about it, like, I don't know, how many people are watching right now? 2,300, okay? My videos get on average, like, what, 700,000 views? So you can do the math. A very, 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 very small percent. Uh-oh. So the question is, does Link... Oh, chat. I'm sorry to say that the doubters win. Okay, there's a guardian right there. Get your bets in. I might have to turn Link around. Why can this one aim? Well, he can move. That's the difference. He can move. Yeah, it is kind of impressive that Link survived for almost an hour. It's a little bit crazy. Well, I was gonna say I'd take him to another path. There's not appear to be another path. Okay. How about I run past this guy, and then we start another one. We'll just get some bananas. What? Moment 3? I'm gonna use the tricks from an old video of mine. Maybe some of you remember it. Okay, we're gonna take this road. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's a horrible idea to believe, because we're going past Hyrule Castle and there's a shitload of guardians. But I will strongly imply it. This is the next route. It's possible we, like, make a left before too long and don't die. But, let's get a new prediction up. Okay. New prediction's going. Does Link survive for 20 minutes? The bits and subs notifications are on. I just keep pausing it so I can answer stuff. Can you show the map? Oop, sorry. Here's the map. Hyrule Castle is here, which is the most dangerous part of the entire map. And we're pretty close to it. Again, I'm not going to say it's a terrible idea to believe and you're essentially throwing away your money. But I am explicitly saying that right now. Horrible idea. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Will you extend the fartocracy timer? Yeah, I'll do that. There's already another one? Wait, he got back up! Well, good job. Congratulations to the downers! Nice job, you guys! Okay, the prediction isn't even done, is it? Nope, alright, prediction, yep, nope, the result went in. It is done. Why was there 161,000 on believing? What is wrong with you? I mean, never mind. Sorry. I mean, God, what passion and determination from our believers. I love the believers in this channel. No amount of rationality will stop them. Okay, I have to go disable this guy. I will kill this guy first, and then we'll go again. Okay, so basically same prediction. Uh-oh. Ow. Jeez, stop attacking me, dude. It's unbelievable. Can we play Isaac? I'll probably play Isaac on stream at some point. I gotta learn it. I'm gonna try to get better Isaac over this break. Okay, this horse does not have a good turn radius. Also, this horse is stuck on a tree. Very cool. Okay, there's no way he's... Okay, never mind. I guess he is recovering from that. So I need to take out, like, all of his legs. Dude, come on. Are you serious? How's he moving still? Okay, he is not getting up from that. There's no way that dude is recovering from that. He's in the river. Okay, now, let's get a new prediction. On this route. Oh wow, he literally drowned. I was gonna go make a Star Wars joke and say that I have the high ground. Anyways, probably YouTube is what I would do if I could only have one. But I do really love having the split between the two. It's been great. Kind of challenging to do both. It's challenging not to just focus on one platform or the other. It would be easier if I just streamed on Twitch, but it's really hard to just stream on Twitch. Yeah, and I'm like proudest of my YouTube videos, I think. I still think of myself as a YouTuber. Alright, believers. This one's for you. Starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. There is no fucking chance, by the way. You're going so close to the castle. Absolutely zero chance.
They are one of my favorite things about it.
Cheers? What do you mean? Like the bits or whatever? Thank you. I don't know what you're saying is good, but I'm glad. Okay, there's one right there. I have bad news, believers. If he turns around... He still hasn't seen us? Maybe it's possible. Okay, what you have to hope is that his shot hits a tree. I'm saying there's a chance.
First time watching Doug live and it's nice.
Maybe you can still get out of this. Sorry, everybody. You lied to us. I didn't lie.
Pretty big on speed pegging too. Just saying.
Thank you. Where should we start next?
Who's your favorite Red Dead character? Excluding Arthur or John.
Dutch. Dutch is the shit. Okay, wait.
Hey Doug. Could you enlighten us on why you made the Murloc epic sax song, and if you still believe it's prime quality? Thanks.
Sure. Outskirts stable. Okay, how about... Where's the money? I don't know. If somebody can pay out. Let's pick a new spot. This is definitely not going to happen. I guess the mountains probably wouldn't either. We went up there. I could go back to here, to Woodland, and make a right and see what happens. That could be interesting. Doubters can keep their filthy blood money. That's the thing. That's the thing. Is it really worth it? Being wealthy as a doubter? If the paper of your currency is made out of the flayed bones of the believers? This is where I started and went left. We'll start here and go right instead. Who's your favorite streamer? Easy. Jerma. Jerma's the greatest streamer ever. Who is Jerma? It's spelled J-E-R-M-A. Jerma is like... It's not even, like, close. He's like... Everybody else's scale of 1 to 10, and Jerma's 100. I adore that man and everything he does. Ugh. I highly recommend his channel and his YouTube channel if you enjoy my stuff. I think it's... You'd probably, enjoy it a lot. Even though we're not, like, similar, I think if you like weird insanity and detours... Doug, that guy is a serial killer. Well, there's no proof. I know he's fucked and he's a psycho. Jesus, take the wheel. Marianne, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, last time we went left and it took us, I think, all the way to Akala. Like, I think it went all the way up here and then we came all the way back down and walked around Hyrule Castle. So this time we're going right. Why is your big horse so big? I'm compensating. All right, this is the new route. I don't know where it will take us. Maybe we go into Korok Forest.
A couple days ago and have been binging them non-stop. Love your content and can't wait to see what you come up with in 2022.
Damn, that's a bunch. Thank you, Anzuni. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am excited to do more stuff.
Do you want to have baby?
Yeah. I won't. Spoiler alert. I bought an eye tracker. I don't think the eye tracker will actually be funny for more than 30 minutes. But I do have some ideas for what could be funny, so we'll see. I feel like the eye tracking ideas will be so much more painful and tedious than anything else that I've ever done on this channel that it will be insane. But we'll see. Okay. Will Dink lie in the next 30 minutes? The prediction is live. You've got 2 minutes to get your bets in. Ready, set, go. Jesus, take the wheel. Paul Not Tall, thank you again for the 10 gift. I know I'm behind on stuff. It's a good day to be a believer. This one is way more safe as long as you don't go past Hyrule Castle, which you might. You're kind of down with socks. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You're kind of heading towards Hyrule Castle, but I think you'll stay on the outskirts of it. I'm not positive. Will you try Inscription? Yeah, I really want to, McCrackle. I've heard extremely good things about it, so I'll probably do that over the break. Okay, there are enemies here.
Pigeons?
I like pigeons. I like birds a lot. Sorry, we're busy. There's no time. Don't do it, chat. Do not kill the bird.
Fish. Thanks.
Dish. Ah. Sorry, man. Maybe next year.
What's your most anticipated game for next year?
I was gonna say Breath of the Wild 2, which I'm very excited to play. I'm really excited for Starfield. Uh-oh. If he takes this bridge, you're fucked. Because then you're going right back to the castle. I didn't know he would... Wait, I didn't know this would happen. This is the bridge we were just at. Oh, shit. Ed Weenie, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. I thought it was a different route.
A year and a half already.
Amazing day to be a doubter.
Badge, my beloved.
Thank you, Mitz Dog. Yeah, you're... all the believers are insanely porked. Dude, I didn't know that this would take us right here.
Reminds me of the gallivanting my wife did before she divorced me. So anyway, what are we doing?
Horse. I don't see the Guardians. Oh, it's because I killed the first one. This guy is definitely still alive.
I think the most frustrating thing to watch was when you were doing the GTA speedrun of the assassination mission and the biker was invisible.
Oh yeah, that was super, super annoying. Okay, maybe it doesn't see you. Maybe it hits the tree.
I was paralyzed from the waist down, but thanks to you I can walk now. Merry Crimbo.
Thanks, Scumble. Okay, the horse is still alive.
It's been 18 months.
Wait,
and it
wait,
just feels like
wait!
It's been a week.
Oh, I thought he dodged it! That could have been it!
And it has been a great adventure. Here is to another 18 months, and many more to come.
Thanks, Ride to Yoshi. I appreciate it. Oh, fuck. Sorry, believers. You lied to us. I didn't do anything. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. We're picking a new starting spot. Why didn't you cancel? Because I said that's where we're going. I'm not gonna quit like... $3,000 down the drain. We could rename Bezos Pesos to real dollars, so you guys can just constantly talk about how many how many dollars you've lost, and make it really sound painful. Authentic, yeah, U.S. dollars would be so dumb. I like that idea. Bezos Pesos is fun, but it's not really... Also, didn't Bezos leave the CEO position? Isn't he, like, gone now? Okay. I thought this stable was gonna be closer. So I'm gonna head to the stable and we're gonna walk that way. Back from where I'm coming. U.S. Douglers. Name it alimony. God. Isn't the game category wrong? I just haven't really been playing, you know? we're just watching a horse. Let me see if there's a horse racing category on Twitch. There's a category that's just called horse in all caps. Okay, we're in horse now. How do I do this infinite sprint glitch again? Not that way. Whatever, we'll just walk there. All right,
Jesus,
new questions.
take the wheel.
Thank you, Cool Striker. Barbie's horse adventure. I don't think I can actually...
Thanks for the pay bump at work. It's nice when I'm appreciated for my hard work.
What? You're welcome. I do what I can. I know it's whistle while running. I just don't remember.
Worthwhile for non-STEM programs?
Ooh. I don't know if I should give my opinion on this because it's not very politically correct. I don't... No. Well, I don't know. It just depends. I think college is overrated, and I say that as somebody who went to, like, what is considered one of the best colleges. Or I think is emblematic of, like, a great public university. And I think that most of the learning that myself and others did was self-taught and self-driven, especially now with the internet. So as an example, my entire career right now is self-taught. Like, I learned how to edit videos, I learned how to, you know, do production stuff, I taught myself everything, and that's where I really did a lot of learning. Even within programming, where people do most of their learning is on your own projects and external work, not the actual classes. And I was sometimes dismayed at how inapplicable a lot of the liberal arts classes I took were. To be fair, I'm very cynical about this stuff, so don't take my opinion as any sort of gospel. But I think maybe I should frame this less as college bad, because that's not true. There's a lot of cool benefits to college. I think it's more of the opportunity to have a lot of success without a formal education. That opportunity is, God, what a good background noise for this conversation. The opportunity to create something valuable in the world, like this stream. To do something that really stands the test of time, you know? You don't need college. I didn't learn that in college. I didn't learn how to play 6 farts. So, less about putting down college and more that I think that it's not necessary to be successful in whatever you want in life. More than ever. And most of the successful people I know are not successful because of a college degree. They're successful because they, like, were driven to go and learn stuff, and apply it. And with, like, it's one of the incredible things about YouTube. I know YouTube gets a lot of shit, but it's absolutely astounding. Steamy Ragnar, thank you for the 5 different subs. Okay, new predictions up. Even with STEM, I think you don't need a college degree anymore. It's easier with a college degree, but I don't think you need it. That would be my answer. I was also frustrated with a lot of the resources of a big university. For example, at UC Berkeley, they don't have enough money to grade your papers. So you work on a whole bunch of homework assignments. Like, literally my calculus class, this happened. You do all your calculus work and you're like, I think this is correct. And then you turn it in and they don't check it. Like, they just go, oh, you did turn it in. There's a check mark. Yeah. So, like, you don't even get a lot of, like, you're paying so much money, but, like, you're not getting any, like, personal one-on-one education. Oh, sorry, the timer shouldn't go yet. I'll start it once I start moving. I had a wonderful time in college. I don't want to discourage anybody from going to college. If you're in college, I think it's great. That's fucking awesome. But I think it is not critical to having success. And there's a lot of other interesting things you can do in your life. And there's many, many examples of people doing that. And there were a few examples where I got really annoyed, like that homework thing, where I was like, why the fuck am I paying for this if everything is being read out of a textbook that I can just buy online, and then you don't even check my homework, and then I just show up for a test? And the answer is that way you get a degree, which people like. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. Okay, what's the path? This is the path, right here. So we're going along the top of the Great Plateau. Yeah, in a lot of ways you're paying for the degree. I guess I was surprised by how much learning happens on your own and not from the classroom environment itself. Which is fine if you know that, but I think a lot of people overestimate like the value of strictly what you learn in a classroom rather than what you go and apply that kind of knowledge onto, you know? Make it trot like before. Oh, sorry. There we go. Yeah, my bad. Rigged. Lots of professors are too concerned on their own research. Yeah, I mean, as somebody who is passionate about teaching, legitimately, you know, I taught a class at Berkeley. I was a student instructor. Part of the reason I was interested in that is because most of the lecturers and teachers and stuff were not very good, right? They were there in those positions because they're incredible at doing research. Or, like, they're all geniuses, right? But there's a difference between, like, being a genius at computer science and research versus teaching things to new computer science students in a compelling and easily understood way. Like, those are different skills. And so it was often frustrating to be like, oh, cool, I can tell this guy who's a professor is a fucking genius, and God, he is terrible at explaining things. So, I don't know, it's a weird mix of stuff that happens, at least at that particular type of university. I feel like I'm the only one who had a good and supportive college experience. Maybe your college was smaller? I don't know. I mean, it also depends on, like, what kind of group you're with, you know? Like... Oh, is he gonna go left here? Uh-oh. Is this gonna take him towards the castle? Oh, wait, no. This is correct. I think. If you head to... Okay, so if the horse heads towards over there, the dueling peaks, then you're fine. That should be safe. If you go left to Hyrule Castle, if at any point he turns left, it could get real bad. Every street leads to the castle. No, I mean, you can turn. Thank God there's you, who's both a genius and a great teacher. True, true. I went to a small university. Oh my God. Went to a small university and found it supportive. Yeah, I mean, so as an example, my best friend in high school went to Stanford, and so when I would go visit him at Stanford, Stanford is a very holy shit! Oh my God, good day to be a believer. Jesus Christ. Stanford is much smaller and much more expensive, and so as a result, oh my God, is he gonna get knocked off? He might get knocked off by that mop. God, these guys have no chance. Mario is unbeatable. So, like, at Stanford, they had, like, resources, a lot of resources to, like, guide students on, like, what degrees, you know, what classes, you know, various support throughout the semester or whatever. At Berkeley, they don't have a lot of money. So you show up, and you talk with, like, one person who's like, yeah, you can kind of take any of these things, and then that's it. You're just on your own for the next 4 years. So I think it's very different depending on the kind of college you go to, and how much money they have, you know. I don't know, it depends, it changes a lot. Oh. I feel that. I was on the K-12 teaching track, but then realized most of the problems are better dealt in administration. Yeah. Education's hard. Education's really hard. It's why I'm really, like, excited about YouTube and online classes. It's why I'm excited about all the things that I'm currently describing. Because the fact that our world is rapidly moving towards a place where anybody has access to information if they're driven and want to learn it, that's super, super exciting and cool. So, I feel like we're moving, and that's what you should have, really, right? It's just a lot of opportunity for people who want to be able to learn. I feel like that's the goal. And so, if we're moving there anyways, as long as that's an option, then we're good. And then university is, like, a different way to do that. But I think the quality of YouTube and online classes is getting so incredibly good, and it's such a meritocracy that it's sort of compensating for what I would consider is, like, kind of a drop in quality, at least in America, in education. Kano is here. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I want to be clear. I'm not shit-talking anybody's experience or whatever. This is just based on my own knowledge as somebody who most of the success that I have had in my life has been self-driven stuff that I went and learned. So I'm biased in that way. You know what I mean?
Hey Doug, very random question. I noticed you used Sly Cooper music a couple times. Did you actually play it, or is it just a theme you like?
I played Sly Cooper 2, and I really loved it. Doing a STEM degree, and I found the laboratory work is really helpful. Yeah, so that's totally fair. There's obviously degrees where, like, you cannot get that experience unless you're in an environment like college, right? For computer science is, like, the most extreme example of you don't need to go to college, and you can get a great job. So, again, I'm, like, really biased in this one kind of like, sector. This horse is incredible. This is unreal. Ooh. He hit the horse, but not you. Again, I don't know why I'm referring to both you and... both Link and the horse as you, but... great job. Comp sci would argue a degree is better because they teach you how to think for yourself. In some ways, yeah. But again, in my experience, the vast majority of my learning was self-taught. It was when I did an internship. It was when I made my own projects. I found it really frustrating what I learned in classes, and it would only click when I did it myself. And that was challenging for me to come to terms with, I guess. I feel like this is a dead end. Obviously, your experience will vary immensely. Is this a dead end? I think this is a dead end. I don't feel like he knows where he's going right now. Yeah, this is definitely not a path. Okay, so the horse might get stuck here. We might have to turn him around. What about online college for computer science? I mean, I don't know. Ultimately, you got to figure out what works for you, you know? Different people learn in different ways. For me, doing things on my own is how I learned the best. Okay, heading directly into a bokoblin camp. Jesus Christ. He's unstoppable. Okay, I'll turn him around, and we'll send him back. Go. Okay, I'll send him this way. Go. Okay, he doesn't like this. Okay. I'm just gonna keep turning him and aiming him at the road. Oh my god. He's a monster. Alright, I have to get him up here, I think. There. If this doesn't work, I'll just take him to the path. No, he knows what he's doing. Okay, no, I gotta take him back. What is going on there? Okay. So this should get him once he's back here. I might send him... I kind of want to send him to the right for variety. This will just go back the entire way we came. Okay, I'm rigging it. Rigged. He's gonna go this way. And we'll see what happens. I know there's eventually a dead end here with Kakariko, but he could go... No, he could go to Hateno. It depends where he goes. He could go to Hateno. I don't know where the road splits up here, but he either goes up to Kakariko or the right and goes all the way to Hateno.
Do you have a favorite channel bit of joke?
Not really. No. I love all my bits equally. What will you do with the military coup? I'll extend the military coup by 10 days because me not streaming during that period is kind of like not fair. Teaching is so hard. I'm a PhD in OChem and so much time is spent making students realize they need to try to learn. Yeah, I mean, you need motivation, you know. That's the thing. It's hard, you know. It's hard to get people to be interested in stuff. It's hard to present things in an interesting way. It's, again, why I'm really optimistic about online learning, is because I think there's more opportunities to learn things in interesting ways. What you're saying is very conditional. You're looking for a research career path, could never reach the level of understanding needed alone. Yeah, that's totally fair. Again, I should reiterate, I am not saying that self-taught stuff works for everybody. I'm just saying that that's becoming more and more accessible in a lot of different fields. Programming is definitely the most iconic one, but, you know, video editing and lots of other creative things are like that as well. And I just think the opportunity, I just think traditional learning paths are no longer completely necessary for a lot of fields. That's all. And that in my experience, that very much, oh, there's a rainbow in this game. That very much turned out to be the case.
Is the horse big or is the world tiny?
Trick question. Link is medium-sized.
Thoughts on Twitch chat plays Overcooked?
I think that would be entertaining for about 30 seconds. That's the issue with most Twitch chat plays ideas. I think a lot of them don't remain entertaining for more than like a very short period of time. My suspicion is that Overcooked would be like that because it would take a shitload of coordination to do anything. I could be wrong.
Hey Doug, will you do any monkey games? I think more monkey content would be awesome, like Tropics.
What? Wait, what? What does that mean?
Is you doing baby soon?
We want monkey content. Guys, I need context. Use your words. Yeah, let's go left. Or right, I mean. So it's not a dead end. Like Donkey Kong? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'm gonna keep rigging it so that we actually go down a path.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Sorry to the believers. Okay, now we're back on a path. The Donkey Kong, I'll continue the Donkey Kong stuff. Man, he just does not want to go off of this one path, dude. I'm trying to get him onto, like, a new path.
Could you extend the fartocracy a little bit onto the next stream? Most Europeans are asleep right now. Also, did you just shit yourself at 1:34 Central European time?
No. I will extend it. Isn't there a path over here? Am I crazy? I'm not moving it. I just don't want him to, like, turn around and just retread the entire path that we just walked. Okay, there should be a path over here. Yeah, here's a path. All right, we're back on something. We're back on something. We're good.
Have you considered doing an Overcooked coop with Twitch chat?
Just answered that. Kill the goat. Look, it's up to the horse. It's not up to us. Yeah, why are the Europeans
You should check
here?
out Teardown. I think you would enjoy the concept and the problem solving.
Yeah, it's on my list. It's on my list of things to do. Ooh, right or left would really change things here. He goes left. Interesting. Right would have been to the crazy water area, which I don't know if he could have even gone to. Okay, this is interesting. You got 5 minutes. I think it's semi-dangerous over here. To finish what I was saying, I want to do the second part of the Donkey Kong thing. Oh, electric keys. Second part of the Donkey Kong stream, probably in January. And it would be like for charity instead of me just gifting subs at random. Okay, there's no path. This is all horse. Okay. He's definitely got a plan. This horse knows what he's doing. Okay. I guess... I can't even get him down. This horse is a true believer. He is just trying to get stuck so that he won't die. I'm just continually putting him in danger. I can't even get him down. Okay, go that way. Go. Let him tilt. There's no time. Okay, he knows what he's doing. Maybe this is fine. He's just got to kill 3 minutes at a time. Do not kill the deer. Oh my god. What a ruthless business horse. Okay, he's stuck again. Dude, he's supposed to stay on a path, and then he's just been wandering out in the wild, killing deer. Go here. Go there. He just has to survive for 2.5 minutes. Uh-oh. Electric keys. That could be bad. What's the horse's plan here? I have not touched the movement. That was all him. I will speed him up a tad. Is that Koss? Alright, that's the toucan. Where the hell are we? Whatever, I don't know. I trust the horse. I believe in horse. Are you really going for the deer? Oh my goodness. This is fucking psychopath deer. Okay. This way. Got a minute and a half. Is he gonna go left? Down there? Or is he just going straight into these rocks?
Audience, BTW, big fan, Doug, love you, big kisses.
Thanks, Slam Bolts. Okay, I'm gonna aim him down that... Oh, no, he's good. He's got a plan. Okay, he no longer has a plan. You're going this way.
Because not dying was on a result that's usually doubted. I didn't read it.
Ooh, that's brutal. Mate. Alright. I was hoping he'd go down this corridor.
Paramount is coming out with a Halo series.
I saw. How far behind are the donos? I don't know. Probably pretty far. Okay. I'll just keep... I'm going to aim him into this corridor, and that'll probably get us the rest of the way there. So the question is there something horrifying and deadly at the end of this tunnel? Alright, it's all him. All him now. We've got 20 seconds to throw something brutal at this horse. Oops. Well, I'm proud to say, once again, it's a good day to be a believer. Nice. Nice. Nice! A win for the believers. Yeah, the horse has been kind to the believers, for sure. Oh, we're back here. Nice job.
Doug, we have collectively watched you spend hours coding, shopping on Amazon, and doing questionable photo edits. We would 100% watch you talk over a long narrative game.
It's probably true. Oh, I go here. Alright, we'll do one more. I'm sad my message didn't get read. Yeah, right now it's set to 150 bits. Although, I feel like these are probably really far behind right now, right? I don't know how long ago some...
Thanks for making
I don't know, I
such
probably won't be able to
awesome
answer
content,
many more questions
especially
today.
your Red Dead vids. I hope you have a great holiday. What RDR2 mod would you love to try out or design yourself?
Ooh, good question. I don't know. I've talked about it a little bit on stream. Red Dead mods are much less sophisticated than GTA 5. It's harder to do things, but it is on my list. There's there's various things I want to do that are on the list of, like, you know, learn how to do this and make it learn how to do this and come up with challenges in that vein. So, like, eye tracking is one I got to set up. Red Dead mods is a big one. It's partly why I'm really excited for Starfield at the end of next year, because they'll be modding, and that'll be really fucking cool to see how they have set up mods with, like, a new gen game, you know?
Is Doug a Todd-Kinney?
I don't know what that means, so I'll flip a coin. Heads.
Hey.
What is your favorite movie?
Knowing Bethesda, it'll be jank as fuck. Yeah, but the good news is that, unlike Skyrim, I won't be making content from a 10-year-old game. Like, it'd be cool to be making mods and stuff for games that are not aggressively old. So that would be fun. You know? Like, as much as I like doing my own thing and not just, like, chasing after trends in gaming, it would be nice if the games I played had any kind of, like, modern, you know, like, interest or audience. I suspect that would help things. Okay, I'm gonna go north until the fork in the road.
I just joined. Rigged.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be fun. Well, we'll find out. Favorite movie is actually Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Doug, as long as I can look at you, I'm okay. It could be Twitch, YouTube, or OnlyFans.
It could
I'm
not
sure
be.
We'll all be happy.
Nope. It could not be those three. I will...
13 months happy holidays.
I guess I should
chat.
formally announce this. I will not be making an OnlyFans in 2022. Sorry. I know that's why most of you were here. I just kind of wanted to milk, you know, the viewership as long as I could before everybody just bailed. Where the hell is the... Okay, there's... Betrayed. I'm out. God, too true, dude. Alright, we're heading into the jungle. We're gonna go through all this jungle shit. Across the bridge, maybe all the way to Laurelin Village. It'll be sweet. Wait, is this prediction... There's currently a prediction open. Is this for... Is this for this next one? Like, the prediction is already... It just closed. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Alright, next one is here. This might be our last one, because we've explored a lot of the map. Go. Timer's live. Alright.
Rigger Morris.
Thank you. What the fuck is horse? It's a game we're playing. Oh, enemies. Well, there were any. This guy could poke you. And they don't. They just don't do anything. You know what we should do is have the horse walk up, all the... Oh my god, there's archers. Holy shit, this is terrifying. But the horse is just moving too fast at this slow trot. Okay. We should send the horse up towards the Zora people.
Chat plays Mortal Kombat / fighting game versus random inputs.
That is a great idea. Yes, I would do that. I hadn't thought of that before. I have other ideas for Twitch chat versus random inputs, but I hadn't thought of a fighting game. That'd be fun. I thought of it for Smash Bros.
I have some leftover Chinese takeout. Do you want any?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. These are the kind of questions we needed, alright? This is the good stuff.
Doug, is the unwatchable video on the VOD channel ever going to be fixed?
I don't know what that means, because I don't actually manage the VOD channel at all. Dragon and Roach do that. So...
I don't know what to put here, but 6 months.
Thanks, Coggy. I don't know what to say either, so I'll flip a coin for it. Heads.
Hi Doug, you're such a great streamer and I hate you just so much. Your content is some of the funniest and really makes me want to die. Can't wait to celebrate 2 years of you taking my life. Have you tried Inscription?
Thank you, that's very kind.
Not a game you'd really stream, but cool game.
Yeah, I think I hit that earlier, but I've heard great things. I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna hopefully get some good gaming time in, or the little break I'm gonna have. Like, I'm gonna try to play Isaac, I'm gonna play Loop Hero, probably try to replay some Okami, because I love me some Okami. And I don't know, other things, hopefully.
Hey Doug, what
Yo.
do you do when you feel like giving up? What do you do to get yourself back in the game and keep going strong?
Ooh, I don't have a great answer to that. I'm kind of a workaholic, so there's not really a mode in my brain of not wanting to do things all the time. I genuinely don't have a great answer for you. I apologize. I think being clear on your goals long term is really helpful. I think it's really easy to get sucked into like short-term failures, just in general. And that being really clear with yourself about what you're trying to do and why helps you push past like little failures and discouragements, you know? But truthfully, it's just not something I struggle with, because I have an unhealthy obsession with doing things. Ooh, what a pretty sight. God, this game is so freaking gorgeous. Unreal.
Really enjoy all your stuff, Doug, especially the challenges and roguelike gameplay. It is my birthday tomorrow and I will no longer be a teenager, which feels weird. What's one of your favorite memories from your teen years? D.
I mean, I didn't love my teens. I don't know. It's a non-answer, but I don't have a good answer. I feel like life just kind of keeps getting better.
So
the older you get.
Happening. By the way, love your vids, man. Here's the last of my bets.
Thanks, Outlander. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, as you get older, the old people here can kind of attest. Hopefully, can attest. I don't know. I feel like you just kind of get more confident and enjoy stuff more. There wasn't a ton in my teens. A little bleak, I guess, but
Alimcony is good and all, but child support would be even better.
Don't get greedy. Yeah, we're definitely going to Fishtown. Yeah, you just know more shit. Things feel less rigid. You know, you get more freedom. You figure out what you actually, like, want to do. Old person here, I agree. We're old, Megan.
Call is not USD, but USD.
We're decrepit.
The DD stands for Doug Doug.
So we name channel points USD. D. Jesus, take the wheel. Nicholas the H, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I think we're gonna get to the Fishtown and then we're gonna, I don't know, I'll have to like turn around. We've walked around like most of the map, to be honest, at this point. I feel like there's like the northwest.
Doug, you are the only streamer
we haven't
who
walked around?
manages to make me laugh, smile.
Thanks, Delcomp. Jesus, take the wheel. Thank you again, Steamy Ragnaros. Yeah, these are like 30 minutes behind. The nice thing about being old is you can get married and then divorced. I mean, true. How much longer are you gonna be streaming for? I don't know. I was only planning on streaming like 2 hours, so I was gonna stop like now. Okay, I guess I'll give it like 30 more minutes or something. Cause I gotta make a thumbnail before tomorrow. Is this Fishing Village? It is Fishing Village. Maybe he can walk along the beach.
Long-time YouTube fan, first-time stream
Yo,
watcher
thank you, Real
checking
Woman.
in.
Yo, that's
Love
a
your
lot of bits.
content
Thank you,
and
thank you,
I
thank
have
you.
introduced countless people to you. I aspire to be a future fart baron. Also doing 5001 so I can be number one. As a baron,
Thank you
my
very much. I
success
appreciate
comes
it.
from my degree for sure.
Yeah, there you go. If you went to Fart University, that's a big part of fart baronry. I don't know what happens here. I don't know what the horse is gonna do. I guess I could. What should I do? Okay, if we get to a dead end, I could pick a totally new route. Let's do that. Let's do that. If he gets totally stuck, we're basically at the corner of the map. I will move to Rito Village, and start from there. Oh wait, but I don't have it on the map. I didn't actually get the shrine. Yeah, the horse is already lost. Once the horse stops, we'll pick a new spot. Yeah, we'll go to Dorito Village. Doug, what lipid prevents fatty acid chains from sticking together in the cell membrane? Definitely the
Keep up the
mitochondria.
amazing content, man. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. What is your favorite video game soundtrack to hype you up?
The correct answer to any question like that is Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy is the greatest soundtrack ever. Do you still go through the same painstaking process of making thumbnails? I'm getting more of a system with thumbnails, finally. The last, like, 4 or 5, I'm, like, a little more in my groove, but I have always despised making thumbnails. I've hated it always, as I think I told you one time. Also, Undertale is phenomenal. Undertale music is really, really, really phenomenal. Okay, I'll send him on the beach. We'll see how far he makes it on the beach before I pick a new location. Yeah, Xenoblade's amazing. There's a lot of really good things, but I think Undertale and Mario Galaxy probably take the cake for, like, single greatest, like, overall soundtrack, where there's just, like, basically no misses and a ton of bangers. Okay. We're as far as this route's gonna go. Which means we could pick a new one. Ah, shit. I've paused the timer until we do. The issue is I don't have, can't go to the desert. We went up here. I guess I could go up to Rito Village and take a different path. I think I have to do that. Or I go up along the castle. I don't know how to do the bomb boost thing. Let me see. What makes sense here? Probably coming up here. We'll come up here. And yet your thumbnails are still always you overreacting. I guess. Look, here's what I'll say. I have never put it, well, not never. There's like a few exceptions, but I basically never put a picture of my face in a thumbnail that didn't come from the video. Most people don't do that. Most people, like, get separate, they, like, make thumbnail faces where they, like, get pictures of themselves going. All the pictures in my thumbnails come from me in a video. There's, like, 1 or 2 exceptions where I didn't have, like, a video that it came from or whatever. So I don't, like, doctor, I don't, like, doctor photos just to make a thumbnail really exciting. They always come from the game. So I would argue I'm way less clickbaity than most. But it is a little bit, I guess. I don't know. At some point, you do need to try to make your videos compelling, you know? The way I heard it described is from the head of the YouTube recommendations system. And he's like, because it's very frustrating to me because I hate making thumbnails, and it's definitely not my strength. And there are people who are really, really, really good at making thumbnails, and that's, you know, a big part of their success. Which I don't say in a mean way, but there's like a bunch of people who, I'm sure you can think of some. Like some YouTubers were like, the thumbnail's incredible, and then the video's like, yeah, it's fine. Which is fine, that's totally a skill. That's just not what I'm good at all. So I struggle with thumbnails. And it can feel frustrating because I think it's tempting to be like, well, the video is the only thing that matters. Why do I have to worry about a thumbnail? But it's like a book cover. You know, if you go into a bookstore, you kind of need to make a cover that will help your thing stand out. Yeah. And as much as, like, a book cover doesn't really correspond to the quality of a book, it's part of the deal, you know, it's the marketing element of it all. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I wish there was a way not to do that, but I understand it. And I'm getting more of a system with my thumbnails now to where it's not as obnoxious. Mostly it's frustrating because it's super hard for me to convey all of the chaos in my streams. So I've often struggled to try to convey the, you know, like, some modded whatever that's really crazy. I'm gonna start the timer once I get into a new path. Jesus Christ, horse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the horse through the path that we already went, and then I'll resume it once we're at the fork in the road where we went left last time. Right now, though, yeah, so as an example with, like, a recent video where I just couldn't do this is Skyrim, but every hit spawns a random enemy. So that's like 4 videos ago or something like that. 4 or 5 videos. And I tried for hours to get a shot of Skyrim where it showed in some way what happened in the video. And it turns out it's extraordinarily hard to show, like, a chaotic scene in a thumbnail. Like, it is brutally hard to do that. Oh wait, that's a new path, right? We could go right or left here. And so in the end, it's just my face and some shit in the background. Okay, I think we can go this way. This is a new path. Alright, this is new. Restarting the timer, go. And we'll see where this takes us. But basically now I just put my face in, like, a fucking picture from the game. I don't know. I've had to simplify it, but it seems to work. People look at the thumbnail. They definitely look at the thumbnail. Thumbnail's the most important thing by far. Oh yeah, we haven't gone to Death Mountain. That's true. That would be good, actually. By the way, I'm not gonna be able to answer probably all of these questions, so don't donate anymore. Jesus, take the wheel. Kano's here. Thank you again for 5 gifted subs. What are we doing? Horse. Don't worry, Twitch chat will explain it to you. The horse turned left to take out that crane.
Community College, Tyler Junior College, for my associates in health studies and kinesiology was way better than my 60 hours at the University of Texas for my bachelor's in healthcare education.
Yeah. I mean, I think, you know, an individual teacher can make a huge impact on somebody. There's a ton of variety with education, right? I definitely, just to reiterate, I'm not trying to make any blanket statements. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot. Yeah, for people who are new here who are wondering what's going on. Horse.
What did the father buffalo say to his son when he went to college?
Horse.
Bison.
Oh. So I'm gonna be honest, we're not on a path. I don't know what's going on here. Good day to be a believer. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. What's your favorite Paper Mario soundtrack? 1,000 Year Door. Easy. Very easy
Doug,
question to
no,
answer.
don't rig IT, please.
Rigged. Where the fuck is the horse going? I thought this was a path, and it just turned into nothing. Oh, there's a path. Wait, isn't this where I came from? This is definitely where I came from. We went in a big-ass circle. Alright, I'm pausing it again. God damn it. Right? Isn't this where I came from, or am I wrong? Right? We went over here, and then I turned left, right? And I went into a circle? Wrong? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Scratch that.
Thanks for the information. I'm dropping out of college as we speak.
No! Nobody drop out of college because of me. Don't listen to me. I'm a dumb internet clown. You should not take my advice for life stuff. I had a degree and then didn't use it. And went and started making poop jokes on YouTube. I'm divorcing from my college.
Hi Doug, this is my first time coming to a stream and I wanted to say hello.
Hello. Thank you, Judicator. I think we came on this road last time. Or in the very first run.
Would chat plays Wick for an Olympics game?
Yeah, potentially. It's a little tough because then you have to, like, change the programming for every minigame, you know? But potentially, yeah. Is now a bad time to say you dropped out while
Doug,
watching a stream?
I am very proud of you. Almost
Yeah, I mean,
2 hours with a horse and you haven't horse tilted even once. I'm glad to see rehab has really worked for you.
It's incredible the kind of progress you can make. That being said, if I could horse tilt in this game, I would do it in a second. Victory pants, thank you. Appreciate it. Is this gonna go left? This is new territory, right? I don't think we've been over here. Okay, interesting. Interesting, interesting. Yo, what up? Are those guys gonna attack?
Doug versus Twitch chat and Connect 4?
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We can do that, or chess, or something like that. There's always, yeah, there's a bunch of puzzle-type things. Isn't that where the Flying Guardians are? I don't remember. Butter King, thank you. I don't remember if we've been here. I feel like we have. Oh, there's game music.
So no Doug feet pics. What's the point of living? Every day I wake up.
Tell you what, I will Google Doug feet pics right now. And, there you go.
Just got done watching the new Spider-Man movie. 0 horses, 3 out of 10.
Dude, why is everybody freaking out about this new Spider-Man movie? Everybody's acting like it's like the conclusion of like the it's like Avengers Endgame or something.
Every time. You can do this.
There's people seem to be freaking out about
everything.
I feel like it's just another Marvel movie, right? Am I crazy? I don't understand what the huge deal is. It's pretty good. Right, it's pretty good, but like
Sag.
Thank you, Mandy. Sorry to let you down. Here's more Doug feet pics for you. I mean, don't spoil it or anything. I want to watch it, but I don't get the excitement around it is all. Yeah, let's move on so there aren't spoilers.
Hey Doug, if you were to make an OnlyFans, why not just do extreme close-ups of your mustache with the occasional crumminess?
That's true. That's a good idea. I think we can all agree. But I've already made the announcement. I can't go back now.
You should start an OnlyFans and show pictures of your cats. Call it Doug Kitties.
Or I start an OnlyFans that it's just pictures from when I Google search Doug feet pics.
When are you going to start utilizing the Glauder's Denu channel as a prelude for your OnlyFans?
Oh, any minute now. I'm pretty sure the horse just went in a gigantic circle.
I don't have a question. Is there a question that No has asked that you would like to answer? If you can't think of one, is a dog in the hand worth 2 in the bush?
It's worth 3 in the bush. Hey, good news. I'm pretty sure this path is where we went before, and it's going to take us past the
Hey Doug,
Guardians.
do you watch anime?
So there's a
If so,
serious
what
chance
are
that we
some
die
of your
here.
favorites?
I don't watch a ton of anime, but I've watched, like, the big iconic ones. So, like, Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note. I'm trying to think of any other very huge ones. Attack on Titan. I love all those. They're all really phenomenal. I'm not, like, hardcore on anime, but the really good ones are real good. JoJo I didn't love. Dragon Ball, I didn't get into it. I didn't watch it as a kid. Akira, or Akira, I forget how you say it. I watched the movie. One Piece I haven't watched. Maybe I would like it. My Hero Academia I tried. I didn't love it. Attack on Titan's overrated. I disagree. I think it's phenomenal. So, last time you walked through this cavern and somehow didn't get seen by the Guardian. Is that gonna happen twice? Because if they see you, it's almost certainly a death. Holy shit, are you doing it? No, I think he's gonna see you. Oh, come on. Dude. Wait. 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 Oh, there it is. Okay, he is kind of far away, so maybe if you move at the right time. Oh my god! And you're around the corner. Holy shit. Good day to be a believer, dude. What a horse. What a fucking horse. I love playing horse here on Twitch.tv. Incredible. Incredible. What a performance. Glad I gave him those performance-enhancing apples.
Hi Doug, which is your favorite Nick Cage movie and why is it National Treasure?
National Treasure.
Hey boss, what's your favorite 5-minute meal?
I got you one better. Here's my favorite 5-second meal. 3 shots of olive oil. Boom, boom, boom. How many calories is it again? 750 calories. That's insane. Absolute insanity. Whole meal is done. I spend the other 4.5 minutes masturbating. Most efficient meal of my life, dude.
Doug, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
I'm sure at some point, none come to mind. I actually don't know if I have.
You're wicked as heck, Doug. I got all my best friends to watch you this year and we all agree you're one of the best content creators ever. Need your coin for this question. Should I call her?
Oh, Zrael, thank you very much. Okay, this is fucking huge. This could decide your future. This could be your wife. But you didn't tell me what side is what, so... I guess heads yes, tails no. Okay, come on, come on, come on. This could be your future divorce right here. Come on. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna be alone forever. But I appreciate the support. At least, you've got the divorce rehab group here to support you through it. But nah, just call her. Go for it. YOLO. Oh, there's a dragon. Man, we've seen so many cool things today. That's the second dragon we've seen. Okay, if it gets to a fork in the road, I'm gonna go right.
Hey Doug, what's the chances of you signing my plush? Also, I just stripped ass next to my girlfriend and she's really mad. How do I fix the situation?
Easy, you have her divorce you. I don't remember what the first part of your question was. I was gonna answer it, but I already forgot. Something about ripping ass. Holy shit, is he dead? That was insane. This is absolutely brutal. That was your chance right there. He was a blue lizard. He could have knocked you off the horse. Actual insane gameplay from the horse leads to another victory for the believers. And that's 20 minutes. Unbelievable.
Sorry if this is a question that you've answered
Oh, it was
ages ago
it was
or
signing the
multiple
plushie.
times, but do you have any plans for your Explain the Food series?
Okay, about congratulations, believers. The question about signing a plushie, I don't have a PO box or anything, or a good way to do that. At some point in the future, maybe. And then at that point in the future, maybe yes. But sorry, for now I don't have a way for people to send me stuff. Explain with food, I would not bring back anytime soon, just because it takes an enormous amount of work. And I would rather spend that time doing just gaming challenge type stuff, because I'm enjoying that a lot. I know people like it a lot, but it literally is like 4 times as long to make one of those videos, so it's hard to get into that at the moment. Damn. Well, I guess we'll do one final one and just aim it straight at Hyrule Castle. One last bet while I answer the last question.
The coin is needed. Should I call her? Heads yes, tails no.
Okay, even though I just answered that question, technically you donated twice. Here's the coin.
Have you watched Arcane yet?
You shouldn't call her, but then you should. I guess that means you like...
survive, please. I really want to win.
Sorry, thank you, Doubter, for the $5. I guess that means you need to call her and then hang up when she answers. Like in a movie where you get too scared, you know? But it'll be like cute and romantic. She'll be like, who's this dreamy boy who keeps calling me?
Take the wheel.
Hawzap, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Call her... Yeah, what you do is you call her and just ask her to get divorced. And that's your opener.
Hi, Doug. What is your favorite song entered?
God, I can't remember off the top of my head. Probably Rogueport. Just the theme song for Rogueport. All right, I'm gonna do one last one where I just bomb it straight at Hyrule Castle, and we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a really good day to be a doubter, and then however many questions I can answer during that will kind of be the end because I got to wrap up some stuff tonight. Also, there's really not that many more places to send the horse. What are you doing? What is horse? No one in chat explained. Here, I got you. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh wait, no, we're caught up. Never mind. The questions aren't delayed anymore. For some reason, I thought there was still a huge delay. We're fine. All right, cool. Let's get one more ride. This is us Paul Walkering into the distance. That's probably not. That's not very nice. Sorry. I meant it more at that scene of the end of Fast and Furious 7, how he's like going off into the distance, you don't see him anymore. Not that we're gonna kill Paul Walker, just to be clear.
Makes an NFT.
No. Actually, that is funny. God, maybe I should have chat make an NFT and just sell one.
On the conversation before, I'm an executive director.
Like, just to prove
overseeing
how
teams of
stupid
engineers
NFTs
who
are.
have a decade of engineering experience under my belt with no degree or certificates.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe in self-education.
I don't want my doctor to have a degree. I want him to have watched a lot of YouTube videos. But yes, I agree. What is wrong with this horse? This is a bloodthirsty maniac of a horse.
Doug, how ask girl out so I too can get divorced.
I guess you compliment her boots. And then when she turns around at you and says, I'm not wearing boots, that's when you divorce her. Is this a path? Can I go this way? Is this a path? Okay. This last bet, okay? We're sending him in the direction of Hyrule Castle. He might hang left and go around Hyrule Castle and not die. Let's do a 10-minute prediction if somebody could throw one up. Does Link survive for 10 minutes? If he gets stuck, I will send him on a new path that he hasn't gone down to before, but I will try to keep him going north.
Any funny dating stories
unlikely
from high school and or college
that he will live, but that's what believing is about. Not really. None that I want to share. I don't have like a wild dating history or anything. We already have a new 20-minute prediction. Wait, is it already live? Well, let's cancel that. No, it's not live. Here, let me do it. All right, predictions. Wait. Error creating prediction. Oh, is there already one? Oh, there is already one. Okay, this is for the next 10 minutes, okay? Please read instead of just picking wildly on the screen and then screaming rigged at me when you don't get what you want, okay? Just read the words that are there in the prediction. 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes. Nothing's happened yet. Hold on, at least wait to yell rigged at me. I will extend the fartocracy at the end. It's alright. Don't have to panic. It's okay. Things are gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright.
Asks Doctor where he got his degree after a successful surgery. The fucking streets VRO.
And I give him a fist bump and I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, he's like Michael Reeves. Alright. Predictions are live.
Doug, what are you getting Simon for Christmas?
So much Fancy Feast, dude. Oh, he's going too fast. Alright. So, I will make sure he's always going on a new path. Again, I want to reiterate, it is a terrible, terrible idea to believe.
Rigged.
Thank you, Real Wound. There's the Coliseum. And there are guardians on one of the paths up here. I guess if he goes
Sorry, Mr.
left.
Douglas, the horse is the captain now.
That's true, that's true. I mean, it's possible. I'm a believer. But like with all believing, it's not always... You gotta believe with your heart, not your mind, okay? This is a heart believe right here. Alright, give us your best, motherfucker. You can't stop my horse. You can't do shit. Look, all I'm saying is that there are a lot of guardians right up here. That's all I'm saying.
Did Ali ever get the giant slowpoke?
No, it still hasn't arrived. All I'm saying is that I see a guardian right there in the distance, and there's like 3 of them. But there is a chance. I want to be clear here. There's a chance. The horse could choose to go at the right time and not be seen. Why? Okay. That thing might not turn around. And then the horse will go left and dodge him. Okay, the horse will go right.
Thanks for all the laughs and entertainment.
And knock over the legs? Oh. I told you not to believe. That's fine. We don't want any of that filthy blood money, all right? Do you know that every dollar that the believers just made is actually manufactured from Link's bones? They ground up his dead body. Used it to print money. Highly unethical. I walked away for 30 seconds. I kept saying over and over, I'm sending him towards Hyrule Castle. It's where all the Guardians are. Okay, this is a bonus. What if he's, instead of trotting, what if he's running the whole time? Can he survive this? This isn't like a prediction, but could he get past the Guardians like this? Oh, see, now he's moving too fast for the Guardian. He's probably going to dodge the shot. Oh, he does! Okay, here's another one. Oh my god, it doesn't hit! Okay, new prediction, quick! Does Link survive the next 5 minutes? Go! Oh, never mind. Shit! Alright, everybody. This was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Had a good time just shooting the shit, answering questions. Appreciate it. It's always nice to have a little chill stream. But I think that'll be it. I just wanted to do a stream before I headed off for 10 days. Like I said, I wanted to do a couple streams this week, but I've just not been feeling well. So wanted to do a quick one. But I'll be back in about 10 days. What mod do you use in GTA 5 to do things without going through the menu? Anything that isn't a mod menu, Lance, I just make my own mods. You should check out Pigeon Simulator. Alright, I can look into it. I know there's a bunch of fun, goofy games that I should check out at some point. That is another thing I want to do this upcoming year, is actually... Oh yeah, Fartocracy. I do need to, play more games. I just haven't had time. It's just been a very busy year, ironically. So I will try to do more, expose myself to more silly games in the future. Madman Jack asks, will you marry us? I guess now is as good a time as any to make my formal announcement. I will not be marrying Twitch chat in 2022. I'm officially giving it out now. That's the verdict. Not this year. Not this year, chat. Rigged. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave now. So you're saying there's a chance. I guess technically I'm saying that. Is there any... Alright, this is your homework for the Christmas break. If somebody can figure out a way for me to actually marry you guys, like the collective of Twitch chat, so that we can then get a divorce. Like, is there like a country where we could do some sort of scammy way to get some sort of like online marriage or something where I could marry my own Twitch chat and then we get divorced? I assume we can't do it with American law. But if anybody could just check that out and just see if there's some way... No, it's not Alabama. We're not related. I'm just saying, like, most countries probably would not allow me to marry a collective viewership and then divorce them, like, immediately after. So if there's a way we could swing this, Parkser would know. That's true. That's true. Okay, everybody email Parkser@DougDoug.com. He's told me he's replied to every single email you guys have sent. I think you've sent at least 100 or 200 emails.
Us, Doug. Don't be a coward.
That's just that would take so much time and money. Oh. Make a religion. You can become a minister. If chats are legally considered people, can you marry Doug Chat Inc? See, that's the thing. That's the thing. If we find a legal way to do it, like you're all employees of Doug Chat LLC, and then I marry the LLC. There's a lot of ifs in that sentence. But if all that is true, and, you know, we go to the Cayman Islands or something and they're down for that, then I could divorce you guys. It'd be pretty sweet. Can you convince Parks to temporarily change his name to Twitch P Chat? I'll ask. let me, okay, this will be the last thing I will do before the stream ends. I'm going to text Parkser and I say, okay, let me, okay. Hey, serious question. Would you would you legally change your name to Twitch chat and then, oh, and he lives in Vegas, that's easy, and then get married to me in Vegas so that I can divorce you afterwards? And then I'll put again, serious question at the end. And then I guess I'll follow up on the second text. I can pay you. Normally he's pretty prompt. $20 is $20. Just joined. What's going on here? Oh shit, sorry. My bad. I think he's ghosting us, chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sending him a little heart eye emoji. Sorry, chat. I hate to end this stream and go on a vacation on such a bummer. But Parkser will not marry me. Didn't even capitalize the no. Didn't even put a period at the end. Unbelievable. Well, maybe one of you guys can email him and get him to say yes. Okay, yeah, that's it. Hey, this was really fun. I actually really enjoy just chill streams every once in a while and just shooting the shit. Enjoyed it. Horse, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Have a good Christmas. Yeah, should be streamed again, hopefully like 28th or 29th or so. And then ideally, with a bunch of stuff, a bunch of ideas I want to do. Just haven't had time. So hopefully there'll be time.
Why he hates you and us.
I'll bring it up. Don't worry. And I'll ask about his gun more. All right, bye everybody. Have a good one. Also, thank you as always for all the subs and donations and stuff. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When will we see the podcast? Oh yeah, the Failboat podcast, that'll be after probably. So like near the new year, I think, around there. We recorded some episodes. So it'll be great. All right, bye everybody.